Well, hello, hello. We meet again. I am on. Oh, hey. I am on my way to the $2 stores. Oh shit, close to me. Check this out. It's on the side of the road. Pretty thick, I guess. It's like a piece of tile. So I'm on my way to $2 stores that are nearby. I think I have a video like, I don't know, sometime back where I'm going to the same Dollar General. Like, check that out. Look at this. I'm putting some. Like, sure, man. Yo, I don't, just, stop the car. I'll put the tiles here. Oh, okay. Why would you put the tiles there, Randy? Don't ask me why. Put the tiles down. We'll come back later for them, okay? I don't know, but Randy sounds pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I got a tile. So I guess let's walk around this tile. I mean, it's pretty heavy. It's not like, Mr. Strongman. That's called Strongman competition, Mr. Strongman, something like that. And they like pull giant semis and shit. It's nothing like that going on here, but I would say these are legit tiles. I'm not really sure I understand why they're on the side of the road, but I guess somebody had to get rid of these motherfuckers and fast, because that shit was like straight up right there. There's a pile. It's like, I don't know how anybody could miss these, and I'm not really sure why anybody wouldn't scoop them up. Like all of them. Like, I'm kind of tempted, because I could seriously, even though I live in an apartment complex, there's a front porch that's like, I feel like I'm carrying a skateboard. Reminds me of having a skateboard as a kid. But I got a front porch area, and it's like, the not pavement exactly. I don't know, whatever slab they got down as like the porch foundation, or whatever that's made of, the flooring for it, because it's kind of raised up, obviously, and the door's in the middle to get into the building, and it's like kind of like on either side. And it stretches out maybe in total 4 to 5 feet from the door and out, like, the girth of it, I guess, the space between you and the outer world. I mean, between the apartment and the outer world. And then on either side, it's like, I don't know, like probably a good 8 to 10 feet on each side from where the door's at. So it's like, it's basically, it's basically this shape, but it's like this, like say that's the floor, and it's like, then the door's like in the middle, right? So that's basically what my front porch looks like. And if I just grab these fucking tiles, I mean, there's like ruts in the flooring, in where that front porch is at. There's like ruts in it, and divots, and gashes, and gouges, and I don't know. I mean, it's had better days. I mean, it's not awful. Like every 2 inches is a flat tire. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like a bird bath sized rut or anything, but I think these could come in handy. I mean, these are really fucking nice. I don't even know if you could see those very well. Well, anyways, maybe I'll throw them in the next video or something. I'll clean it up real nice, and who knows how sparkly, pretty and sheen this could look. Yeah, I'm not even sure. You know what? I have. I'm all excited about these tiles now. Listen to me go. I'm like, hey, stuttering and shit. What are the odds? I'm like in mid first sentence upon making a YouTube video, and it's like, Eureka! Some sort of rainbow has led me to a pile of tiles. Why, a pile of tiles, you say? I do say, man, these are really cool. I like this. I like the shape too. You know, it's like there are some like there's the ever famous square, right, rectangle and stuff, and then you got like the they're still in the same category, but like they're not quite anything. Well, I mean, there's probably names for each and every shape there is, but the in-betweens, right? It's not quite a square, it's not quite a rectangle. And there's some shapes that fall into that category that like you look at and you're like, oh, I don't like that square. I don't like that. It's like too much here or something. Like you just don't like it. You maybe don't react so abruptly like that. But inside, that's how I feel sometimes. Just look at it, I'm like, wow, it's so repugnant. It's almost like this. I don't know. It's like a really bad smelling rose, and you're just like, something ain't right here. I see this patch. I'm smelling patch of roses. There's bushes and barrels of roses everywhere. And you're like, man, something though. It's like that, You just see it out of the whole pile of like, what a square should look like. Whether or not you can draw one just like that perfectly. It's like everybody knows when you're really close to looking just like a perfect square, right? And you just eyeball it. Bam, got it. Bam. And when it's not, you're like, bam, obviously. But you do eye it down a bit because you're like, okay, so which one are you? Are you the cassette tape player? I mean, the cassette tape type rectangle square-ish? It's more rectangle, I think. It's just a weird shape. It almost makes you think whether or not it's like a rectangle or a square for a minute. And I'm like, of course it's closer to a rectangle. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because it's got magnetic tape in it, it just like warps my sensibilities into thinking perhaps, though, it's a 50-50 chance. Square, rectangle, what'll it be? I don't know. But I love the shape of a cassette tape. I like that sort of rectangle look. It's not a bad shape size. A size. It's not bad. The ratio is pretty nice. I like it. It's appealing somehow. And the size of it too, right? Like it fits in your hand, fits in your pocket. It's like you're so happy with that size. And I like stuff like this, not too long, not too long. And it's like, it's sort of a slender design, because like when it gets too wide, it's like no matter what, it kind of doesn't look rectangle. When it gets too wide for some reason, maybe that's just, I don't know. I mean, how many large bodied rectangles have I seen? I don't know. But you know what I mean? That it gets too close to square, you're just like, man, is this like a really wide square? Like, I can't even like be happy looking at it. So I'm like, nah, I'm just not into that because it's too confusing. Like you don't want to be confused. You want to look at it and say, oh, man, that is attractive or something. Like it's attractive. It's got a pull on you somehow. It's got some sort of its own magnetics in there, not just cassette magnetic tape, but like real like a magnet appeal. Anyway, stopping here for a second because let me see if I can do this blindly. All right, where's this? There it is. Hooray! Dollar General. I think it's backwards. I wonder how you switch this thing to make it not flip the other way. I just take it as is and not mirror flip it. It's fine as is. So I'm here. Oh yeah, there's also a Family Dollar. Those are, as I said, dollar stores, plural. And you see that? Can you see that? Is that even the right place? Man, that looks like some other language looking at it from where I'm looking at. Oh no, I guess you can kind of see it now. That's the Family Dollar. And oh yeah, I'm wearing fishnet. Man, when do you ever see fishnets? I saw it right away. I had to get it. I was like, I don't care about anything, derogatory or kind of, anything that it denotes or undertones of or whatever it's thought to be or symbolize. I don't even care. I love fish netting. Perhaps I like to fish, a work ship, like a work ship type large fish net. I never really thought about that. It's like, man, I do have a strangely wild attraction to fish net. And it's not like, the usual craze over like, oh, it's so cool. And it's like, yeah, it is cool. It's definitely got, a swag to it somehow. I don't really know how. It's just, and it's no different than basket weaving, except it's with fabric and it's made into an article of clothing. To be quite honest, I think, it's just a stitch like anything else, but there's something about it that I really like. And it's like, I don't know, maybe like I got a fisherman's heart or something. Yeah, weird the things you stumble upon about yourself randomly, huh? So today I realized I may or may not have a fisherman's heart. I'd be a fisherman at heart. And I also randomly found this here tile. Yep. That there tile there, boy, man. Yeah, when I walk back after I get done looking at these two stores, I'm gonna look on the same side of the road and see if I can find the rest of them, and I'll at least like try to take a picture. If not, like I'll try to, do a short video, of like the box entails. I mean, if it's not that heavy, I mean, just this one's pretty heavy, and that box is like completely full. I think. I don't know. I looked really fast. So, man, that's weird. Why do people stare so hard? I mean, geez, wow. It wasn't even like, well, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. It was like, okay, hi. Just break the silence. Oh, it's okay. I guess I stared too. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. And box tiles. Okay, bye.